Picture this: Mark Zuckerberg sitting quietly at a board meeting, eyes steady, listening more than speaking. The room's buzzing with louder voices, but there he is, calm, deliberate. You might think he's fading into the background, but nope. That quiet is his superpower. How does someone like him, an introverted leader, not just survive but dominate in a world wired for extroverts? Let's crack open Jennifer Kahnweiler's playbook and find out. Introverts aren't just shy, they lead differently. But what does that actually look like in power suits and corner offices? It's not about shouting louder, it's about playing smarter. Mark Zuckerberg rarely gave thunderous speeches or commanded the spotlight. Instead, his leadership thrived on deep focus and thoughtful preparation. Jennifer Kahnweiler points out how his calm, almost reserved demeanor in meetings allowed him to absorb diverse ideas and then cut straight to the core with laser precision. In a world craving charisma, that subtlety carved his path to power. Think of introverts like rivers running deep beneath a quiet surface. Unlike extroverts who are rapids, loud, fast, visible, introverts gather strength in silence, in solitude. Kahnweiler explains that this is why they need downtime to process and recharge. Without it, their performance drops, much like a river drying up when diverted. Respecting this rhythm lets introverted leaders sustain high-impact output without burning out. Here's the twist. Kahnweiler highlights studies that introverted leaders often drive better team results than extroverts, especially when managing proactive employees. Their natural listening skills foster ownership and innovation in teams, showing that quiet isn't weakness, it's a secret performance engine. So the next time you think leadership means loudness, think again. Calm, steady power often wins the race. Introversion isn't a barrier, it's a toolkit. Kahnweiler lays out 4 practical moves introverts can make to turn quiet into influence. Ready for some counterintuitive hacks? Kahnweiler shares Arianna Huffington's ritual. Before important talks or panels, she scripts her main points, rehearses quietly. It's not about memorizing, but about getting comfortable in your own voice. This preemptive prep frees introverts from the anxiety of spontaneous chatter, letting them deliver sharp, compelling messages without forcing small talk or fake extroversion. Listening isn't passive, it's power in disguise. Jennifer uses the metaphor of a magician's misdirection. While everyone's dazzled by noise, an introverted leader quietly gathers all the hidden cues and hidden objections. This stealth listening helps them tailor responses, anticipate challenges, and turn conversations around subtly but effectively, outsmarting louder rivals. Introverts manage their energy like elite athletes manage stamina. Instead of sprinting non-stop, they schedule off periods, quiet breaks, solo work, reflection to recharge. Kahnweiler stresses this isn't laziness but strategic pacing. By respecting their biological rhythms, introverted leaders sustain clarity and impact over the long haul, avoiding burnout in high-stress roles. It's not just you. Companies often forget how introverts tick. Kahnweiler tackles how leaders and organizations can build spaces where quiet voices don't just survive, but thrive. Imagine Google's offices filled with open, loud zones, and then quiet pods where people can disappear to think deeply. Kahnweiler spotlights this as a game changer. Quiet spaces aren't just nice extras. They're productivity powerhouses that respect introverted needs, leading to sharper problem-solving and less burnout in high-demand workplaces. Coaching isn't one-size-fits-all. Jennifer highlights managers who tailor their style, giving introverts time to process feedback privately instead of public critiques, and encouraging written communication as an alternative to on-the-spot verbal answers. This customization unlocks hidden potential by honoring natural preferences, rather than forcing an extroverted mold. Data backs up what feels true. Introverted leadership correlates with better company performance, especially in knowledge-based industries. Kahnweiler calls this the introvert advantage. Teams led by introverts often score higher on innovation, employee satisfaction, and financial results. Quiet doesn't just add diversity, it adds measurable competitive edge. Remember Zuckerberg's calm at that meeting? Now you see it's not silence, it's strategy. Jennifer Kahnweiler's 4-step approach isn't about pretending to be louder. It's about leaning into your quiet strengths and changing the rules of leadership. Next time you prep for a big moment, try this. Outline your top 3 points in writing first, then add your unique quiet edge. Watch how the room shifts in your favor. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.